All right, guys, here we are at the Rhino Crash Chase Race. Say that 5 times fast. A little less than a minute to the start. We are in the A group, chasing down the B's, which start 1 minute ahead of us, chasing down the C's, which start 5 minutes ahead of us, chasing down the D's, which start a full 10 minutes ahead. We are here for the second day in a row on Gentil 8. So, did a little recon yesterday in a group ride for the FEMS ride, the Paris-Roubaix FEMS. And today, we're going to be part of this chase race. It's flat, it's undulating. There's a climb at 6K in up the Petite, then a long downhill, and then the second half of the course. So we are on the Aero Rig, Canyon Aero Road with a disc in the back. 5 seconds to start. Gonna have some fun with it. And away we go. Okay. The bees are 1 minute up the road. So we're gonna start hunting them. At least the guys on the front of this group will. Let's get onto this train. There we go. Spin it to win it early on. Gonna warm up quickly today. Pushing on here for a bit for that first left-hand turn into the new cobble section. Mansfield on the front, just giving it. What a stud. He looks as though he is going to ITT this thing. Up there about 5.5 watts a kilo. Carrying the whole group on his back. Birkinshaw taking over. Clearly some strong dudes in this field. We just need to make it over that first hill, 6K in. Then we'll find out if we have anything to contribute to the conversation in the form of legs. But these guys are bringing it. Gonna weave through here a bit. Then we hit a right-hander, 2% gradient up towards the left-hand turn before the start-finish banner. Here's that gradual right. It goes to 2%. Still draftable at these speeds. Just want to spin up and over. Flattens out again. And we make our way through the start-finish banner. This is the finish of this course. We will be back here in about 23 kilometers. Okay. Hanging on to the tail of the tiger here. Lots of aero power-up spots. Sorry, not just aero, but a lot of start-finish banners with power-ups. We happen to grab the aero. Undulating terrain here. A little relief. But not so much so that we can coast or glide. Got to keep it moving. A little bit of a pitch. %, planes back out. And then it comes up again just a touch. There we go. Birkinshaw with some legs. Moving with the group. We don't need the arrow, but we're going to use it anyway because we're getting a top up, which is nice. So we can breathe for a second. Got Mansfield, Birkinshaw. They're up to the front a lot. Strong riders. Okay. Coming out of the cobbles, working our way towards the climb. About 1.5 K of ups and downs, undulations through the fields, and then we start the climb. Push up over with everybody. Carry that speed. There's our first B. Okay. A few A's off the front. These guys are strong. We're just surfing wheels. Okay. There we go. Group is moving fast, 45 K an hour. Pretty good. Just moving with the masses. Okay. A lot of things going to shake up on the hill, so we just want to be ready for that. Just carrying speed. Try not to overdo it early on. Being aware that this pace has some physical requirements. And that's a testament to the few guys just caning it at the front. Good for them. Thank you kindly. I believe the B group's pretty big, so it's probably moving pretty fast. We got 14. There's maybe 10 or 11 of us actually here right now. I think the B group was like 40 plus. C's and D's were pretty large too. Okay. My bad, it's closer to 8K before the climb starts. I kept saying 6. I didn't factor in the lead in. I just factored in the course itself. Okay. Lower slopes are not super punishing, but you still got to be ready to gas it a bit. Let's see if this group is in it together or for themselves. All right. Okay. Catching up to some C's, I believe. There we go. Some relief here. Real part of the climb coming up. It's going to steepen right up through here. Still draftable. There we go. All right. Whew. This is good. Here are the bees. Good one. Breathing. Cut through the group. Such a bad place to catch a group. Let's behave, knowing none of the work here is going to result in anything. Everyone's working. We should just be floating. Because, I mean, look at this group. So many wheels. Once we get to the bottom, we turn right. I don't know why we're chasing that down. The bees are just going to let us chase it down. And they're going to come right back on the wheel. Look, they're all still here. So why we did that before any real work happened, I have no idea. So let's breathe, chill. Real work starts happening after we turn right. We're already a minute up on the bees. So there's no point. We made the catch. If we just clock them, we're okay. We did it. Outwork them at the end. Everybody's sitting around. Waiting for someone else. It's moving. Whole group's coming back. Yep. Yeah, that'd be, he don't want to be out there on his own. Got a C in here, timed it all perfectly. Catch the group down the hill. So, thinking just drafts. Big group here. Things get weird going through big groups. Let's get through cleanly, quickly. There we go. Oh man, there's a huge snowball now. A lot of chaos, a lot of confusion. People pedaling so hard for no reason. Really too bad. We're just coasting. Riding the coaster. Surfing wheels. Not a good place to go, but can't get left behind either. Whole group's here. Just doesn't matter. Okay, Manfield's got 6.5K to stay ahead of a group that is massive. That's his right. We got 48 seconds on the rest of our group. Of the A's, that is. Birkinshaw, like, unless you're gonna go 5.5, which I'm not gonna do, we're not getting there. The group will hang on. Tow everybody. That's all that's gonna happen. And I don't want to be defeatist, but that's the group. So coming back into the cobbles in just a bit. If only we had climbed 15 seconds faster. we probably could have avoided this. But gotta do what's best for us and our legs. And our heart and our minds. Yeah. And they've got a lead, but it's only 12 seconds. So it's not massive. So many twitchy pedals. We're trying to stay smooth. Just floating. Here comes the world's longest sprint. Takes 2 years to complete. Well over a minute before we get to the banner. Up over, a little bit of down. Just get everybody settled back in, comfortable. Come on, dude. Here we go. Who'd you bring with you? A whole bunch of people. Oh, come on. Oh well. Okay. It's our fault. Shouldn't have done it. We didn't really commit. So here we are. In a group that can just hold this speed. And that's the reality. Bunch of guys in the D. They had a 10-minute head start. Less than 5K to go. And the thing you got to remember out with these is I was a B a week ago. So if you know how to draft, if you know how to be efficient, you can be a very fast B, which I was. Now I'm an A, and certain other requirements come with that, which are physical. My FTP is like 4.3, just kicking me into the A's. So it's definitely a new challenge starting the race and hanging on to people that have 5.5 watts a kilo for days at their disposal. All right. Okay. Let's just cruise along. Just breathing. Gabe Winkler. Let's wave to that. Guys, Gabe Winkler and I are connected from our rowing days. Just rowed for the United States, represented our country. He's an awesome athlete and the head coach of the Oregon State University Beavers rowing team. They are the Beavers, right? I have an affinity towards beavers. I live in Texas. I frequent Buc-ee's. If you don't know what Buc-ee's is, check it out. It's amazing. Okay. Ooh, Gabe is here. That's awesome. What's up, Gabe Winkler? Exclamation point. Okay. 1.5K. Got that distraction out of the way. Everyone's here. And okay. Not great. But way less wattage than everybody ahead of us and behind us. So just goes to show you can have a huge engine and you can use it, but like, I think you saw where it wasn't useful because it ended up just towing groups back together, not creating space. And if you really want to shake things up, it's got to be on a hill, going uphill. It's got to be massive work downhill when nobody wants to work. Or on the flat, there's got to be enough wattage to create a separation, and then you got to hold the separation. So I think you saw a number of times we clocked a couple of moves, looked back behind us, the whole group was there. We pushed a little ourselves just to see what was going on, whole group was there. We pushed real hard in the last kilometer, whole group was there. And they were riding the pack, and there was 2% grade, and they exploited us, as any good B will do. And I think that's what drives A's crazy. Everybody feels everybody should be an A until you're in the A's. So really good riding on the part of the B's, except how hard did they really go before we caught them at the top of the hill? So if anything, their effort as a group was clocked perfectly, because they knew on the long downhill they had recovery. They knew on the flats, a group of 4 A's, 5 A's isn't getting away from 20 people. So good on the B's, very good on the B's. And that's the fun thing about racing. You got to think about it, right? You just have to think and think and think, right? You look down at Jay Maitland, same average watts per kilogram, and he's 1 minute and 39 seconds off the lead. So, you know, Mansfield did it the hard way. About 6 or 7K to go, he went solo, which is why he's up at 4.7 watts a kilo. Jones did work to bring things back. I don't think we did any work to contribute. I think Nielsen did work to bring it back, and I know Birkinshaw did work. Birkinshaw did a lot of work. And, you know, if we can play ifs and possibilities, but if Birkinshaw had that wattage and could have just held on to Mansfield, the two of them could have worked, and they would have been more than 3 seconds ahead of Jones. You know, but if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, I don't know how the rest of it goes, but. All right, how did we do? We did 4.1 average, 4.2 for 20-minute power, 5.3 for 5-minute power, 5.8 for a minute, 6.9 for 15 seconds. So we did not have a sprint today at all. We ended up just being the lead-out train for a bunch of hungry bees that swarmed us right at the end, up and over the top of that hill. And that's about the news that's fit to report. I really appreciate you being here. If you're still with me on this ride, good for you. We finished, what, 5 minutes ago, so you've been with me for almost 40 minutes. I really, really, really appreciate your viewership. And the channel's growing slowly. We got more, 22 people watching these. I'm posting almost daily, so it's just gonna keep flooding. But if you like what you see, give it a like. If you have something to say, comment. If you could do me the favor and subscribe and follow, that would be awesome as well. If you don't want to get updates every single day, I suggest you turn off notifications, because I'm posting pretty much every day, multiple times a day with the short and one long form almost every day. Yeah, I can't think of anything else, but I hope your riding went well this weekend. Hope you got in some miles, hope you got some fitness and had some fun. After all, this is a video game, and that's all this is about, fitness and fun. So I'm gonna warm down for now. That's all from me.